up, legends? Just got a tip from my friend Logan that it's go time. Costco has gotten the Prismatic Evolutions bundles. For those of you who don't know, these contain 2 Elite Trainer boxes and 2 booster bundles of Prismatic Evolutions. So guys, that was about 30 minutes ago that I got the text, so we're not even there yet, so I don't know. It may all be gone by the time we get there. It sounds like there was a big line leading up to it. Let's see if we can actually get some.
Membership card?
Oh, yeah.
Have you already purchased some before?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just glad you're just letting everybody know. Costco got a membership base, so we'll know.
Thank you so much.
$57.99.
All right, success, guys. Man, I'm not gonna say it was easy. Obviously, I had to be at the right place, right time. But yeah, they had it guarded and everything. They were checking, make sure people didn't get more than they're supposed to. It's interesting because on the online version, they marketed it as like a 2 ETBs and 2 booster bundles. Basically, it sounds like they're selling 2 of the 2 packs online, and so the single pack of 2-pack, single 2-pack has 1 ETB and 1 booster bundle, it turns out. But guys, we're definitely going to open up some Prismatic Evolutions today because still got to pull some cool cards from this set. See you back at home. Well guys, definitely make sure you go check out your local Costco, and hopefully you have some success finding this Prismatic Evolutions bundle. Very thankful that we were able to find it today, and I'm very excited to open it up because, as you know, it's not the easiest to find, and so we don't get to open up as much as I would like. So let's get right into it. All right, very nice. As you can see, nothing super special about it as far as the packaging goes, except for the contents inside. And guys, what did I tell you? You know, obviously we didn't know for sure, but I just had a strong feeling that they were going to print quite a bit of this product eventually. Obviously, they had to take several months to catch up to what they knew as the demand for this set. I don't think they knew how popular the hobby in general would be, or let alone this set in and of itself. But now we are definitely starting to see a lot of reprints of this set, and I'm here for it. So again, patience pays off, guys. No reason to freak out. Again, I did make a video a long time ago. Well, it feels like a long time ago now, but actually technically just the beginning of this year, when people were freaking out about Prismatic Evolutions ruining the hobby. And yes, it's been some tough times, interesting times, but again, guys, if you really enjoy this hobby, you got to have a longer term mindset, and sometimes just be willing to do without until that product becomes readily available. And I think we're starting to see that now. You know, will it be like printed completely to the ground like Shining Fates was? It's hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, because that definitely happened. They overdid Shining Fates, and they kind of it was a very similar situation where, you know, it was very difficult to find. It was considered a very premium product, and then after a while, nobody cared about it because it was just everywhere. Also interesting that it features Eevee on the box. So anyway, guys, we'll see. We'll see if we still continue to get more reprints, but the fact that we can find whole pallets of 2 of the best products from this, well, I guess not the best, the SBC would be one of the best products, but some of the best products are, you know, being shipped out at wholesale at that. You know, we paid less than $60 for 1 bundle. So yeah, guys, just something to keep in mind, keep your eye out for. Now, to some degree, you would hope that the Pokemon Company will have learned from the last time, because they kind of overdid it. Again, the demand spiked, and they probably needed like 6 to 9 months to ramp up production to catch up with demand. And especially back when that happened, that was when the pandemic was going on, and there were a lot of A lot of distribution issues at that time. So we don't quite have that now, although you could argue that maybe we do because we got the tariffs and that sort of thing. So anyway, so it seems like they're finally starting to catch up to printing to some degree. I think everybody expects, oh, you know, that reprint is going to come in the form of ETBs to an LGS, but not necessarily. Sometimes it comes in this form of like Costco's and big box retailers. So let's keep things rolling here. Looks like just a regular reverse. Anything here? Reverse and, okay, Noivern EX. And again, I say that because, you know, even though obviously I think the way things have been with products being super scarce and scalped, that part is not healthy. Because you have a lot of inorganic demand of people just buying the product to flip it and make a quick buck. But you also don't want to overdo it and overprint to where, you know, nobody cares. Because obviously there's some thrill to the hunt. Obviously there's a thrill to the hunt of opening packs. If, you know, packs are too easy to pull stuff, that can sometimes hurt things. But then also if products feel a little bit too accessible, they don't feel, special, that also can sometimes hurt things too. So anyway, we'll obviously wait and see what happens. What do we got? Anything? Oh, nice. All right, we actually got an SIR. Petrant EX is actually one of the ones that I pulled from my one good pack. I've only had one good pack for Prismatic, and it was a really good one. It was a demigod pack. You know, I don't really care about this Pokemon that much, but man, if only I could see an evolution. Another thing I'm just going to be curious and interested to look out for is it just seemed like there was such crazy batching issues for the initial release of this set. And so you wonder, like, for these later prints, is it going to be maybe better? Like, could we see more hits? Or, and also the opposite could be true too. We could see less hits than before. But if we do start to see a better pull rate than we did before, then yeah, we'll start to see some prices come down on these crazy evolution cards. Again, I think they should be expensive, but over $1,000 is pretty crazy. That's pretty unheard of for this hobby, honestly, for a brand new set. Leafeon, reverse, hollow iron boulder. And again, I know some of you weren't here, so you guys don't know, but like Evolving Skies, for instance, everybody loves Evolving Skies. Oh, it has some of the best cards in the hobby, and absolutely it does. But even those cards, like, for a long time, the most expensive card in that set, whether it be, initially it was actually the Rayquaza VMAX, and then eventually the Moonbryon overtook that. For the longest time, the most expensive card was about $300, and everything else was, as far as the alt arts, you know, a little bit less than that. I think like the Sylveon was maybe a few steps below that, and then most of like the alt art V's were less than $100. So obviously that price memory can also kind of get you into trouble because demand is different now, but you just also have to feel like it's such a big swing to the other side that this just doesn't completely feel right, in my opinion. But all right, we got an Umbreon Espeon pack to end off our booster bundle, and then we still got a whole ETB to open up. Man, I'm excited about that. Let's see, can we get our last pack magic from the bundle at least? Great Tusk, Janine, Badoo, Hollow, Pheasantipity. Pretty solid though for a booster bundle. But before we get into our ETB, I do want to open up some mail with you guys here from Whatnot. And actually, this comes from my friends over at Shining Cards and Collectibles. If you guys are looking for a trustworthy streamer on Whatnot to buy product from and to rip some packs with, definitely recommend Shining Cards and Collectibles. Some good friends of mine, and they'll definitely do you right. And I've gotten some cool pickups from them recently, so this is one of them here. But anyway, guys, if you decide to go check them out, they've graciously offered you guys a 5% off discount on your purchase on there. Definitely take advantage of that. Use my code LOL5 for 5% off. And also, if you've never even signed up for Whatnot before, you can also get a $15 free credit just for signing up. So use my link below when you're signing up and you'll get that as well. All right, what do we got from our Shining Cards and Collectibles pickup? Oh, we got a banger. We got the Charizard EX. Solid deal, and I took it. Yeah, this is a card I did not have yet for my personal collection. I've sold one. I've graded at least one before, but had not, stuck one in the PC yet. So got a solid deal on that. So anyway, hope you guys find that useful as a resource. But let's go ahead and rip into our ETB here. Again, not something we've got to open up very much of. A little bit at the beginning, but yeah, we have not seen these on shelves all that much. Wonder why. But love the promo card, Sleepy Eevee. Here we go, guys. Don't want to be greedy, but man, I would still love to get another SAR today and one of an actual evolution. Is that too much to ask? Here we go. Spritzy, Slowpoke, Duskull, PokeNE, Slowking, Glass Trumpet, Mochi, Dunsparce, PokeNE, and Hollow Jolteon. One thing I just noticed, I don't even think we've pulled a single Pokeball Reverse or Master Ball, even from our booster bundle, which is kind of crazy. Like, usually you're only seeing Pokeball Reverses and nothing else. And of course, spoke too soon. There we have one, the reverse Roaring Moon Pokeball, on top of Sylveon and Hollow Leafeon. We got Simba, Executor, Explorer's Guidance, Pyroar, Execute Order 66, Black Belt's Training, and alright, we got a full art trainer, Brassius. Do you like Miltank? I like Miltank. Suicune, Bronzong, Bronzor, Spritzy, Flareon Hollow, Riolu, Pokeball Reverse, Regigigas, and Hollow Pheasantipity, Black Belt, Badoo, Pupitar, Eevee, Buddy Poffin, Kieran, Seeking, nothing. And we got, a Master Ball, Badoo. Not to be confused with Bidoof and Dunsparce. We got Miltank, Habenberry, Noibat, Black Belt, Toro, Slowking, Janine, Baneri, Nada, and Hollow. It's been fun so far, a couple good hits, but we are on to our second to last pack. Fan Rotom, Slowpoke, Hippopotas, Badoo, Pyroar, Lacey, Goding, anything. We got Leafeon and Hollow Leafeon. Alright. Come on, let's end it off with a good pack here. We got Execute, Larry, Dunsparce, Goldeen, Regigigas, Cypher Maniac, Screamtail. We got a Glass Trumpet for our Pokeball. And come on, anything here. We got Riolu. Oh, and just a Hollow Iron Boulder. Check out one of our other videos here on screen next if you like Pokemon card hunts and openings. Hit that like button, subscribe below, and I'll catch you guys next time.